So if you own a business or you're starting a business and you're going to need some money to start that and you're going to need to borrow, there are a number of different options that you can use to borrow money for your business. And two of the main ones would be a business loan or a business line of credit. And in this video, I'm just going to go into some detail on those two forms of borrowing. So for starters, the line of credit, what is that? Well, it's a type of credit account and it's revolving credit. So it's quite similar to a credit card in a lot of ways. And the term revolving means like spinning or opening and closing. So with a credit card, or in this case, a line of credit, it's revolving because it means you can be approved for it. You can borrow money, you can pay that money back, you can borrow again, you can pay it back. It's kind of, a permanent account that's open to you where you can borrow and repay kind of as much as you want. So that's one of the most notable features of a line of credit. Another feature of the line of credit is that you really only pay interest on the amount that you're using. So you might get approved for maybe a $40,000 or $50,000 line of credit, but if you don't actually take any money out of that line of credit, then you're not paying any interest on it. Another thing with the interest is that typically it's variable. So it'll be like a prime plus 2 or 3% or something like that. So as the prime rate changes, your interest rate on that line of credit can change as well. One other feature about a line of credit is that typically it has less requirements to obtain than a business loan. So you might not need a business plan to get a line of credit for your business. So that's just a simple introduction to what a line of credit is. Can be very useful for a lot of businesses. And it really depends on the nature of the business, what they need money for, things like that. But where a line of credit I think can be really valuable for a business is kind of just like having a backup fund where just in case you can't pay your payroll on time because you're waiting for your clients to pay you and you just don't have the cash to do that, having a line of credit available can be really useful because you can just dip into that temporarily to pay off your debts. And sometimes too, if you just need a small amount of money to get your business started and you don't want to go through the process of applying for a business loan if it is more cumbersome, then sometimes a line of credit might be enough to help you get started with your business. So can be a great financial instrument, type of lending account for a lot of businesses. Now, the other form of lending I wanted to talk about is more of a formal business loan. And so again, that's just a way of borrowing money, and in this case for a business. But one of the distinctive features of a business loan is that typically they give you all the money up front. So with a line of credit, you're approved for the money, but you don't necessarily have to take it and use it. Whereas with the business loan, if you're approved for a $40,000 or $50,000 business loan, you get all of it at once, and then you're incurring interest on that full amount, whether you're using it or not. Maybe it's just sitting in your bank account, not doing anything. Another thing with the business loan is that it's not a revolving account. So you get the money and then you pay it off over time. You can't really borrow it again. You might have to apply for a new business loan if you want more money. So it's just a one-time out and then one-time pay back in. Of course, it's going to be, over the course of years that you're paying back, but you can't reborrow the money typically from a business loan. Another feature of the business loan is that typically you're gonna have a fixed payment schedule and also a fixed interest rate. Not always, but it's more common with a business loan where you might have just, right now, maybe an 11% rate, and that'll be locked in for the duration of the loan. So that maybe that's a 3-year, 5-year, or 10-year loan repayment schedule. And then one other feature with a business loan is typically it has more requirements to actually obtain compared to a line of credit or a credit card. So especially for startups, conventional lenders want to see a business plan. So can require a lot of work. And again, there's trade-offs to both. Which one is best for you and your business? It depends what you need it for, depends what options are available and what seems suitable for you. So if you have any questions about that, feel free to just leave a question in the comment section below and I can answer it there or even make a new video on it. And if you enjoyed this video, please click like and feel free to check out the rest of the videos on my YouTube channel. I have well over 120 videos as of now that cover business management and business startup topics. And if you're needing a business loan, feel free to reach out. I can probably connect you with various different lenders that can suit your needs.